Hey, good morning, guys. It is 7:30 on a Thursday. Wanted to jump on here real quick. And you know who you are. Words cannot express how grateful I am and how thankful I am. And it taught me a valuable lesson because just a few days ago, as I lay in bed worried about the foreclosure letter that I got in the mail early June, just last week. And God said something about pride. And it's okay to ask for help. And that you did. It's not embarrassing. It's just the fact that sometimes the family of God has to help each other. And I've helped people in the past when I was able to. Absolutely. I've helped a lot. I've helped people in the past. And I just forgot that sometimes it's okay to ask for help. And that you did. So, thank you. It will go towards my mortgage payment. And they want $3,000 by next week. I think I can pull it off. It'll be close, but that's all I'm going to say about that. Just I do thank you. And also, as I keep my eyes peeled and ears open to the news, and I heard that, I don't know if this is true or not, I've heard that the Ayatollah wanted to come to Washington and grovel at Trump's feet. I don't know if that's true. I know that's not going to happen now, because when I woke up this morning, an Iranian missile hit a hospital. Multiple people were killed. And things are getting extremely worse. Because now, as I, again, keep my eyes peeled to the news, I just am going to wait to see what Israel's response will be. And it ain't going to be good. And I'm thinking, you like my tie-dye shirt? I stole that out of my wife's drawer. It had the 70s feel to it. Anyways. What will Israel do now? Aircraft carriers were headed toward the Middle East. Some bombers. And Israel doesn't have the bunker busters. We do. We do. Will they be used? Will America get involved? Will America let Israel do all the fighting? I don't know. It seems like Trump is dragging his feet and doesn't want to get involved. That's why let's make one more deal. I'm gonna allow them to come to the table just one more time. And I know Trump doesn't like war. And where is China? China did have a phone call with Putin to talk about Iran. Not they talked about Iran. Where's Turkey? Where is all of these nations that are supposed to come to Iran's aid? And I'm beginning to, I'm thinking that because this is in Ezekiel 38. It's a major setup, but it's not Ezekiel 38. Turkey's been quiet. Russia is seemingly still busy with Ukraine. And China, and all of these questions are swirling in my head. And I know you're asking them too. And the title of this video, and I'm posing a question that every one of us are asking. How much longer will this go on? How much longer are we going to sit here and watch the world tear itself apart? There are more riots here in America. The MAGA crowd is starting to unwind. Rioters are spreading across the U.S. against ICE, against Trump. Christians are being killed in Africa. Wars and rumors of wars and more wars are spreading up every day. And how much longer will we be here? I think God is about to tell his son, go get your bride. Because just how much longer are we just going to sit here and watch all of this unwind? I don't know. I'm ready to go to a place to be with my eternal family forever. He won't yell at each other. I've been yelled at my whole life, and when I get up there, I know it's no more yelling. He's not going to charge you rent. You're not going to have a mortgage bill in your heavenly mailbox. You're not going to worry about the electric bill or the water bill or the trash bill. Just eternal fellowship. I do think there's going to be night and day in the eternal state, or it wouldn't say that in the Bible. And they were tormented day and night forever. Why would they put night in there if there wasn't any day and night in the eternal state? Now, the New Jerusalem will not have any night. The city that'll never sleep. But outside the city, my dog's barking at something. Probably a rabbit. The other day, she was barking, going crazy, and I let her out, and there was a skunk right outside the fence. I'm thankful she didn't get sprayed. Anyways, sitting around a campfire, telling stories, drinking Heaven Bucks, Starbucks, but Heaven Bucks, and telling stories. That's what I long for. No more pain, no more sorrow, no more bills, just eternal fellowship. As we walk along Heaven's Boulevard and see all the shops. I know there are going to be shops. Come on, there's got to be shops. What city doesn't have shops? A bakery shop. I'm not into sweets, but I do like two things. I like pie, especially buttermilk pie, and red velvet cake. Who doesn't like a good red velvet cake? Share a slice with Paul as he tells the stories about his shipwrecks. That's what I long for. But we are still here. Not for much longer. And we wait. We wait because, look, none of this is going to settle down. It's going to get worse. It's not going to say, all right, that's a good trial run. Let's settle everything down. Let's put everything back on the shelf and we'll pick it back up here in 5 or 10 more years. No. The Israel-Iran has been a festering boil for years, ever since 1979, when the Ayatollahs took power. It's been a festering, boiling kettle pot all this time. It's not going to settle down until maybe the Antichrist comes on the scene. Says, all right, boys, this is what we got. But here's the thing. We're not going to be here to see the Antichrist. I know all of y'all are thinking the same thing. As we watch, and I am sad for the innocent lives, especially in the hospital. Who strikes a hospital? Who strikes a hospital? I'm sad for the innocent lives, but in the back of my mind, my fleshly mind, I'm saying, all right, let's go home. It won't be long. Question is, are you ready? Are you ready? I think God is calling out his final boarding call. All aboard. Train leaves in 5 minutes. Question is, are you ready? Like, share this video to maybe an unsaved loved one. Maybe they'll watch for 2 minutes. Maybe they'll watch the whole thing. Acts 13, 38 and 39. Therefore, let it be known to you. Let it be known. It's dark in here. You just don't know that because of this camera. Therefore, let it be known to you, brethren, that through him forgiveness of sins is proclaimed to you, and through him everyone who believes is freed from all things from which you could not be freed through the law of Moses. Law of Moses can't do it. If we depended on the law of Moses, every one of us would be tossed into hell. But God has grace and mercy. 1 Corinthians 15, 3 and 4, for I delivered to you as of first importance, which I have also received, that Christ died for our sins according to Scriptures, and that he was buried, and that he was raised on the third day according to Scriptures. He shed his blood so we can wash our sins in his blood. I should have these memorized. What's wrong with me? I should have these memorized. It's the most important verses in the Bible on how you can be saved. Romans 10, 13, for whosoever will call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. It's that simple. And God has grace and mercy. That's why once you believe, once you are sealed, there's no unsealing. There's no, he said a curse word under his breath when that yellow pickup truck cut him off. I'm going to scratch his name out of the book. Well, he did this. Well, he had that evil thought. I'm going to scratch his name out of the book. No. He knows that we are going to mess up. He knows we're going to mess up. I mess up every day. Once you are sealed, it is finished. He said it at the cross. It is finished. Done. With the capital D. D-O-N-E. Done and over with. Done and over. He sacrificed so much to save us. God is spirit. That's in John. God is spirit. Yet he come off of his heavenly throne and wrapped himself up in flesh of the people he created. He created us. And he became us so he could die for us. And you think he's just going to let us go that easily? No. The moment you trust in him, no matter what you've done, no matter what you will do, it's done. He will never let you go. Like a shepherd flocking his sheep, he will never let one of us go. And, that parable where he will walk 100 miles to find a lost sheep. So, hang in there. Hang in there. I can't thank you enough for your generosity. It's hard for me to ask, but I had to lay in bed one night and says, look, it's okay to ask for help. And you did. Thank you. You know who you are. Because I don't have social media. I don't have Facebook. I don't have X. If I did, they're fake. I had Facebook 13, 14 years ago. Got off of it, been off of it ever since. It may still be on there. Who knows? That stuff never goes away. If you're on Facebook, that never goes away. Even family members that have passed on, when I was on it, they never went away. I'm rabbit trailing. But this channel is all I've got. And so, you know who you are? Thank you. That's all I got. I'll be on here in a couple of days. I'm not going to go through that stretch again. I've got to warn people. This is truly it. Well, Richard, no man knows the day or the hour. Again, that's a second coming verse, not a rapture verse. Eyes to see, ears to hear. We all know what's coming. We can all see it. Stay informed. Stay vigilant. Stay encouraged. We are truly headed home soon. Sooner the better. Sooner the better. So I don't have to worry about things anymore. God bless. Love you.